I'm Agreeable Abby, your first amazing anchor for today.
And I'm Hilarious Hayden. Let's get right into today's announcements.
For anyone working on a text or art piece for the OSSTF Student Achievement Awards, the due date is coming up quickly. Be sure to communicate with Madame Parra either in person or via email with your update on your progress.
The final result needs to be complete with all the guideline requirements by November 12th at the end of the school day.
There will be a virtual field trip happening tomorrow called Launch. It is a pathway exploration virtual conference where students can learn about scholarships and different pathways students can take after high school.
They offer workshops and virtual tours of colleges and universities. It will start at 9 a.m. and end at 8 p.m. Of course, with this comes a day where you can stay home and learn via the internet. Again, you do not need to come to school if you have signed up for the launch, so long as you join online.
And for those of you who still attend classes tomorrow, you will be expected to complete these activities, and there will not be any additional work for most classes.
Arts Night is coming up soon. If you're interested in visual art, photography, music, or theater, this is the night for you. Arts Night is made up of student-directed scenes from plays and musicals, musicians performing, and showcases of student art and photography.
This year, the performance will take place on Thursday, November 21st, featuring 13 different shows. Since there's so many cool shows, we want to take a moment to introduce each one, continuing with our second, Government of Peasants from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, directed by Megan Cram.
What happens when on his search for knights, King Arthur comes across a village where he holds no power? The scene from the movie Monty Python and the Holy Grail explores this complex system of a government of peasants.
And now, we have a short clip from Omar about Question of the Day.
Oh, hey, Rayan. Hey. What's your favorite thing to do in Ottawa? I love going on walks, we definitely have a lot of nature here and just walking around and admiring is actually such a beautiful sight. All right, that's amazing. I'll go ahead and put that to the test.
All right, we have a small problem. I forgot to ask Rayan where he enjoys walking. So here's what we're gonna do instead. We're gonna have a quick speed round of places people tend to walk in, which I'm gonna rate.
Nature honestly gets a 9.5 out of 10. Crossing the street, 3.5 out of 10. Ultimately, and honestly surprisingly, staying outside and walking in nature was probably the most fun of the other types of walking we've experienced today. So let this be a call to action for you to spend more time in nature and get off your phones. Thank you.
In other news, the Sir Will Remembrance Day ceremony will be held next Monday, November 11th.
The school will observe the occasion over this broadcast system as students remain in their classrooms.
We will pay tribute to Canada's veterans and current armed forces members.
We will pay special tribute to those who paid the ultimate sacrifice and did not return.
You will be asked to listen to the instructions of the MCs.
You will be asked to stand at the 11th hour for the last post, 2 minutes of silence, and for the bagpipers playing of Flowers of the Forest.
Lancers have always displayed exemplary conduct during the school's Remembrance Day ceremonies. The torch has been passed, be yours to hold it high.
Poppies are available in the main office and will come around on Friday and Monday.
And now here's a short video on the importance of Remembrance Day.
So we also laid out a full-size model of the ridge for the men to practice on. They know where every German strong point is, every machine gun, every bunker.
General Curry, you do know the French have tried for the last year to take Vimy Ridge, yes? And that we also...
I know, sir.
What exactly makes you,
Our guns will begin at dawn.
My dear wife, this may be my last letter to you. We go into action in 20 minutes. It's the biggest thing I've ever been in.
At precisely 0500, the men will move out of the tunnels, keeping precisely 300 yards behind the creeping barrage.
Dear Mother, as I looked to right and left, all I could see was Canadians.
By 5 o'clock, Vimy Ridge was ours.
And Mother, I thought, we are a nation. This is us.
It was the first significant victory of the war.
And now with this, on to the sports with Not Just and Not Hunter.
Hey, I'm not Hunter.
And I'm not Jess. Let's get right into today's sports news.
Good morning, sports fans. The boys' football team's playoffs are here. The Lancers play the St. Patrick's Fighting Irish this Wednesday on our field. Kickoff is at 1 p.m. This is the bronze medal playoff game and all the glory that comes with the podium. This is the second season, so there will be no second chances, no retreat, no surrender. Players who will be playing in the final game include Azam Adam, Arman Rezvan, Action Jackson Burke, Benjamin Gilmore, and Billy the Sponge Gilmore.
Mad Max Grabowick, still in beast mode Kill Cop, Speedy Kyle London, Big Play James Gray, Hunter the Hammer Turf, and Armand the Wall Hawaii. The seniors will buckle up, lock in, and show the Fighting Irish this is their Lancer country. They'll be joined by grade 9 Jason Jew, who suits up and battles in the trenches. The torch will be passed Wednesday, game, our field, kickoff at 1. Pass the words and see you there.
You can find all this information on the Athletical Classroom. You can join that at 4J4 CVNT. With all that out of the way, on to the weather with Tristan.
Hey Sir Will, it's Tristan, your watchful weather guy for today. Now let's get into the weather. This morning, we are currently at a cool 11 degrees, and in the afternoon, I'd suggest you ditch the jackets because we're going to have 20 degrees. Tomorrow, we'll have a low of 17 degrees in the morning and a high of 19 in the afternoon. And here we have the photo of the day. It was submitted by Laura, and it was taken at Cardinal Creek. I really like how it's like a bright photo and it has like color a lot in the background. Please send in more photos, or else I'm gonna have to use like generative fill in Photoshop to like make something that doesn't exist. That's all from me. Back to the desk.
Hey Abby, do you know what day it is today?
Funny you mentioned that, Hayden. I didn't have the slightest clue of the national day. Care to fill me in?
It's National Donut Day.
That's absurd!
I know, right? I hope you donut lose attention, because it's time for an amazing joke. What's a donut's favorite type of music?
No idea.
Hollywood music. Or Hollywood hits.
Exclamation mark, so funny.
That's all we have for you today, Sir Will. We'd love to see what you Lancers have been up to. Please send in your stories, photos, or even videos to us. We can be reached at LaurierLive at googlegroups.com, on Instagram at Laurier.live. You can also search us up on YouTube to watch our past shows at Laurier Live.
Bye-bye.